Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information you need to learn? As students, we're constantly bombarded with facts, figures, and concepts. It's easy to feel like our brains are overflowing. The truth is, our brains are capable of incredible feats of memory. The key is understanding how to harness this power effectively. Mastering memory techniques is like unlocking a secret weapon for academic success. Imagine effortlessly recalling complex formulas for your physics exam. Picture yourself confidently answering essay questions with detailed historical facts. This is the power of a well-trained memory. By developing effective memorization skills, you can significantly reduce stress, boost your confidence, and improve your overall academic performance. It's about working smarter, not harder. When you can easily recall information, learning becomes a more enjoyable and rewarding experience. You'll find yourself participating actively in class, contributing to discussions, and even enjoying the challenge of exams. So let's embark on this journey to unlock your memory's full potential and transform your approach to learning. My own journey with memory has been one of perseverance and discovery. As a young student, I struggled with math and science. Formulas seemed to slip through my mind like water, and I dreaded exams. It wasn't until I discovered the power of effective memorization techniques that my academic life transformed. The technique that made the biggest difference? Flashcards. I started by creating simple flashcards with key terms and definitions. I'd carry them everywhere, reviewing them during spare moments. At first it felt tedious, but as I persisted, something remarkable happened. I started to remember, not just remember. I began to understand. The act of actively recalling information, rather than passively reading it, made all the difference. Spaced repetition, another key principle, solidified my learning. By revisiting flashcards at increasing intervals, I ensured that the information stuck. My confidence soared. I went from dreading math class to acing exams. This experience taught me that anyone can improve their memory. It's not about innate ability, it's about using the right techniques. To understand why techniques like flashcards work, we need to delve into the science behind memory. Two key principles underpin effective memorization: active recall and spaced repetition. Active recall involves retrieving information from memory rather than passively rereading it. Spaced repetition complements active recall by timing your review sessions. Research shows we remember better when we space out learning. Flashcards provide a simple yet powerful framework for implementing active recall and spaced repetition. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating and using flashcards effectively. Step 1. Choose your material. Identify the key concepts, terms, definitions, or formulas you need to memorize. Step 2. Create your flashcards. Write a question or key term on one side of the card and the answer or definition on the other. Step 3. Active recall. Look at the question side of the card and try to recall the answer without looking. Step 4. Check your answer. Flip the card over and check your answer. If you were correct, move the card to a learned pile. If not, return it to the to learn pile. Step 5. Spaced repetition. Review your learned cards at increasing intervals like 1 day, 3 days, 1 week, and 1 month. This simple process engages your brain in active recall, forcing you to retrieve information from memory. Spaced repetition ensures that you revisit the information at the optimal intervals for long-term retention. Section 5. Flashcards versus the rest: why this method reigns supreme. While countless study methods exist, flashcards stand out for their simplicity, versatility, and effectiveness. Let's compare flashcards to other popular techniques. Highlighting and rereading. These passive methods create the illusion of learning. You might recognize information, but you're not actively engaging with it, making it less likely to stick. Note-taking. While helpful for organizing information, note-taking alone doesn't guarantee memorization. It's often more effective to use notes as a source for creating flashcards. Mind maps. Excellent for visual learners, mind maps can be a valuable tool for connecting concepts. However, they don't inherently promote active recall like flashcards do. Flashcards offer several advantages: portability, carry them anywhere, and study during spare moments. Active recall. Force your brain to retrieve information, strengthening memory. Spaced repetition. Optimize learning and retention by reviewing at increasing intervals. Flashcards are a versatile tool that can be adapted to any subject and learning style. Their simplicity and effectiveness make them a superior choice for mastering any material. Section 6. Adapting flashcards to your subjects from history to calculus. Flashcards are adaptable for any subject. History, math, or language, tailor them to your needs. For history, ask why and how questions for deeper understanding. Example, causes of the American Revolution, taxation without representation. For math and science, memorize formulas and key concepts, problem on one side, solution on the other. For language learning, word on one side, translation on the other. Include images or sentences for context. Customize flashcards to align with each subject's demands. Section 7. Troubleshooting your flashcard strategy, common mistakes and solutions. Even with a solid flashcard strategy, it's easy to fall into common traps. Let's address these pitfalls and offer solutions. Mistake 1. Cramming information. Avoid overwhelming yourself with too much information on a single card. Break down complex concepts into smaller, manageable chunks. Solution. Create multiple cards for a single concept, each focusing on a different aspect. Mistake 2. Neglecting spaced repetition. Don't fall into the trap of reviewing only when it's convenient. Consistent, spaced repetition is crucial. Solution. Use a system for tracking review intervals, such as a spaced repetition app or a physical calendar. Mistake 3. Passive review. Simply reading through your flashcards without actively recalling the information is ineffective. Solution. Force yourself to recall the answer before checking the back of the card. By being mindful of these common mistakes and implementing the solutions, you can ensure that your flashcard strategy remains effective and efficient. Section 8. The science behind flashcards. Evidence that supports success. The effectiveness of flashcards isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by scientific research. Studies have consistently shown that active recall and spaced repetition, the principles underlying flashcards, lead to superior learning and retention compared to other methods. A study published in the journal Science found that students who used spaced repetition remembered significantly more information than those who used traditional cramming methods. Another study in the journal Psychological Science demonstrated that testing, a form of active recall, enhanced long-term retention more effectively than restudying the material. These findings highlight the power of flashcards in harnessing the science of memory. By engaging in active recall and spaced repetition, flashcards provide the optimal conditions for information to move from short-term to long-term memory. The evidence is clear. Flashcards, when used strategically, are a research-backed method for improving memory and academic performance. Section 9. Tech-savvy. Studying, harnessing the power of apps like Anki. In today's digital age, a plethora of apps and tools can enhance your flashcard experience. One such app, Anki, takes spaced repetition to the next level. Anki uses an algorithm to determine the optimal intervals for reviewing your flashcards, ensuring that you're studying information precisely when you're most likely to forget it. Other features of Anki and similar apps include customizable flashcard templates to create flashcards with images, audio, and different question types. Progress tracking to monitor your learning progress and identify areas that need more attention. And syncing across devices to study on your computer, phone, or tablet, seamlessly switching between devices. These apps offer a convenient and efficient way to manage your flashcards and optimize your study sessions. They take the guesswork out of spaced repetition, ensuring that you're reviewing information at the most effective intervals. Section 10. Unleash your memory. Embrace flashcards and unlock your potential. The journey to mastering memory is an ongoing one, but the rewards are well worth the effort. By embracing effective memorization techniques like flashcards, you can unlock your academic potential and transform your approach to learning. Remember, it's not about innate ability, it's about using the right tools and strategies. Start small, be consistent, and don't be afraid to experiment. The more you practice active recall and spaced repetition, the more natural and effortless remembering will become. So, take charge of your learning today. Grab some flashcards, choose your material, and embark on this exciting journey of memory mastery. Your future self will thank you. The power to excel is within your grasp. Unlock your memory's potential and watch your academic dreams soar. Section 11. Stay tuned, more study strategies to supercharge your learning. This is just the beginning of our exploration into effective study techniques. In the coming weeks, we'll delve into other powerful strategies for enhancing your learning. including active reading to learn how to engage with your textbooks and extract key information. Note: taking mastery to discover proven methods for taking clear, concise, and effective notes. And test-taking strategies to develop techniques for approaching exams with confidence and maximizing your performance. Stay tuned for more insights and practical tips to help you become a more confident, efficient, and successful learner. If you find this information helpful and useful, consider giving us a like and follow.